What's up guys? A little context for today's video. There's a Python dev calling in looking to switch jobs. He has a technical interview tomorrow and wanted to get a benchmark for where his skills are relative to where he needs to be for that new junior position. Recently graduated, 4 years out of school, computer science degree, etc. Now I know I'm going to get this question 100 times. I have a cast in this video on my nose and a wrap over my head with an ice pack. This is from a live stream that I filmed a couple of days after having a cosmetic rhinoplasty procedure. Hence, my face is a little swollen, nose is bruised, and speech is a little slurred.
Yeah. I actually just graduated this May. I graduated from like a mid-tier state school, so nothing insane. Mostly just college experience, and I've had 2 internships. A fellowship program, both internships again at smaller companies, nothing huge. And now I've been working for about 7 months in industry. I started working just a little bit before I graduated.
I'm gonna ask you the question that everybody gets asked, but nobody likes because I think it's kind of meaningless. On a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is amazing, 5 is average, 1 is horrible, what would you rate yourself for Python?
Yeah, probably. I would say I don't even know. Maybe a 6, 7. I didn't mean to make that joke on purpose there, but maybe like a 7.
Okay. What's the difference between a tuple and a list? Let's see if you get this one.
Yeah. Now I'm cooked already, right? Yeah.
For real?
A list. I mean, just a list of all. Like, yeah. I'm not sure here actually.
Do you know what a tuple is? Let's start there.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what a dictionary is? Today's video sponsor is me. I built this site called getcracked.io because I noticed that there was a massive skill gap between what candidates know and what they should know. This isn't only skill up and interview prep content focused on language knowledge. It also includes things like operating systems, concurrency, design patterns, computer architecture, with questions asked from top firms around the world. I also have a coding section here that teaches you real-world concepts. These aren't toy puzzles. These aren't contrived problems with principles like dynamic programming, which you will rarely use ever in your career. These are real questions with real implementations and real explanations, many of them having appeared in interviews in the past. Make sure to check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that?
I'm kind of visualizing it here. Well, a dictionary is almost like it's like an object or like an array that has a value and then a corresponding value, right? So, like one would be the, like let's say we have, I don't know, like a list of people, like name 1, name 2, right?
Okay. Can you have integral values as keys for tuples? Keys for dictionaries?
Integral, like you mean like integrating upwards, like as?
No, integral as in like 1, 2, 3.
I am not sure. Intuitively, I would say yeah. I don't see why not, but I could be incorrect.
Okay. Yeah, you can. So you can have like a key value of 1.
Yeah.
And a key value of like 1.0.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
What do you think will happen if I have a key of 1.0 and a key of 1, and the key of 1.0 has a value A and the key of 1 has a value B, and I add both of them to the dictionary?
Well, would it treat it as like a different data type, like one of them being an integer, one of them being a float? So it wouldn't.
One is an integer and one's a float, but if I add a key that's a float and a key that's an integer, will there be two keys in the dictionary by the end of those 2 operations? 1 key in the dictionary?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's gonna either overwrite 1 or it's gonna be 2. I intuitively, again, I think it would be 2. It would be 2 keys in the dictionary.
Okay. Why do you think? How does Python determine whether 2 keys are equivalent? If I was to, do you know what a default argument is?
No, I'm not sure either.
So when you write a function in Python and you want there to be like an argument that persists throughout different function calls if it's not supplied, you've never done that before?
Say it one more time.
So I have a Python function,
Okay.
and I want to pass in a value,
Okay.
but I want to specify that same value every single time. Do you know what I might do? I want to build in a parameter into the function signature.
Build in a print. I don't know if I'm understanding your question. Maybe I'm just being stupid here.
No, it's okay. We can switch
yeah.
it up if you haven't heard about what a default parameter is.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just not understanding. Yeah.
That's fine. Let me think here. What's the difference between? Do you know what? If I say dunder, does that ring a bell? Dunder.
No, not at all.
What if I say double underscore?
I mean, yeah. Like you mean like
Give me an example of what you think I mean with double underscore.
like saying like init, like underscore underscore init.
Yeah. So, what's the difference between dunder stir and dunder repr?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure there either.
Do you know what dunder stir is?
No, I've definitely seen that before. I'm just not 100% there.
I see. Okay, if you haven't seen those two, then it's probably not worth me bringing up that or the explanation. I mean, dunder stir is a user-defined string representation. Dunder repr is usually used as the like machine representation of what the object's like. And then I believe you can use like eval on it to convert it from that string to an actual object.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that? You mentioned dunder init. What's that?
Init. I believe I've just seen that where, like, maybe I've seen it like associated with. Now maybe I'm. I've seen init before. Maybe it's like when it's like creating a new like a class or an object. I feel like I've seen that a lot with. I use Django a lot, so I mean I've used Django in the past. I feel like I've seen that associated with the ORM, so the models. So.
Yeah, so dunder init's used to create a new object. It's used to
Yeah.
initialize its values. That's where init comes from.
Yeah.
What's the difference between dunder? Have you used dunder new?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. What's a have you used a concept like how would I open up a file? How would I open up a file in Python?
Like, I'm not. What do you mean open up? Like,
You want to read a file and read its contents.
Like opening like a CSV or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could just. I feel like this is. I feel like I'm overthinking this, right? You could.
I don't know what there even is to overthink.
Yeah. Right. Would there just be open or no?
There's another. I mean, sure. There's another keyword that's frequently used with open.
I'm not sure then. What
And
do you
that's
mean?
used to like manage the resource. So that if you close, so that you don't need to call close after, like it's automatic resource acquisition and cleanup.
Is it like while or with it's open? I'm not sure.
Not while.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure there either.
I see. Yeah, it's with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What does the is keyword do in Python?
I'm trying to think of examples where I've seen that. No, I'm not. Maybe I'm being stupid here, but like, are you just comparing something?
Yeah,
Like,
so like what if I do A is B, what is doing?
it's comparing the two,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, but like,
You-
let's just say I
But
have like
let's say,
A equals hello, and then I type B equals hello.
yeah, so it would like output true or false, right?
Right. In that case, do you think it would be true or false?
Well, if they were both hello, then it would be true, right?
Why are they both true?
No, if they were both hello, it would be true, right? Because
So
it
I
would.
type A equals hello, B equals hello. So you
Wait,
got the level 1 junior answer right, and I'm gonna ask you why, which is gonna tell me if you have an understanding of what is actually doing. Because you could have guessed that correctly, and I think you did guess it correctly. I don't think you know why it is true.
well, is it comparing the two just like earlier, or is it like,
Right, but what is it
or
comparing? Is it comparing their value equality or their reference equality?
would it be their reference? You mentioned this a little while ago as well, where you were talking about like when you were adding things to, um, like the tuple, right? Is that what you called it? Yeah, that yeah. Where so would it be
To the
their reference?
dictionary.
Yeah, or addict. Yeah.
Um, it checks if they're essentially the same underlying object,
Okay.
which is the reference equality bit. And there's now I'm gonna ask you a senior developer question. There's a very specific term for what's going on under the hood. Like why is Python not allocating new memory for that other B equals hello? Why is it not saying, oh, you wanted another string? Let me create another string for you.
Well, intuitively, it seems like it would be wasting memory, right? I'm not sure exactly why, but it seems like it would just be a waste. So why not just point them both to the same
Okay, and what's that
value?
called? What's that called?
I'm not sure what it's called, no, but I understand. Like,
It's usually called
yeah,
string pooling.
okay,
So do you know
because
what's... Yeah, sorry, go
like
ahead.
so I'm just kind of asking a question now.
Yeah.
So like in let's say I ran some program, right? So as it runs through, it'll have some knowledge of everything that's in memory. So like two strings come up, it won't need to create like I'm just kind of reiterating what you just said to me, right? Right. Where
Right.
hello now is in memory somewhere, so it doesn't need to create hello again when you assign B to it after already assigning A.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
What is string interpolation in Python?
You mean like if I was to say like if I was printing a string, for example, like if I put outputted a value in the middle of the string,
Yeah.
yeah,
How would you do that?
yeah, you would just like write an f, like if I had some, let's say I had x assigned to something, like x equals hello, and then I just in Python you could just create an f string and then
Okay, f
wrap it
string,
with curly
yeah.
braces and write hello. Yeah.
What if I wanted to add a comment inside of an f string?
Um, I'm not sure. I feel like there's just some syntax I can't think of, but I'm sure you could add a comment. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's with a pound sign, and the pound sign has to be before the contents, and the contents have to be on a separate line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I see.
what's your favorite Python feature?
Um, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm not deep enough in other programming languages to be able to compare and say like I like this feature more than this feature. I do like in Python being able to like. I mean, I'm sure like I know that not next, but JavaScript also has this where I can easily manage packages. I mean, I've become pretty like decently comfortable with that in Python.
Okay.
So
What do you hate
yeah.
the most about Python?
Um, I kind of have the same answer for the others. I feel like when you say like you hate something about a programming language, you kind of have to have good knowledge about other programming languages as well. And I would say I base my knowledge around or what I know
What's the
around
Python
Python.
REPL?
You mean like if I just type Python in the terminal
Yeah, what
and
is
then I
that?
can just like in uh, like it's just a Python interpreter like
Yeah.
in the yeah.
Okay. Wait, how do I write an empty class in Python?
Would you just name the class and then return that right after naming it, or return none? Or...
No.
Would you just I mean, I'm kind of trying to think of ways that I could tell it, like, just do nothing, like either just return none or just pass. Would that be
Pass is right, not return
okay?
none. There's other ways to do it. What else would you do?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not sure. Those are the only two I could think of.
You can use
Yeah.
dot dot dot.
Okay, I'm not sure if I've seen that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna. I haven't. I'm gonna look that up actually, just so I can see an example.
You can put a doc string. You can type in object. You can do a lot of things. Just make an empty class.
Oh, I see.
How do I inherit in Python?
Um. Would you just like? I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe I'm being a little like. You would just make another object or like class of type of another object or class, right? So you inherit the properties of that. Or am I being?
How
like,
though? How do you inherit in Python? I have class A and class B. I want class B to inherit from class A. How do I do that?
I'm not. Would you just like when you initiate the second class? Would you say like class B, parenthesis like A or something like that, and then it would? But no, because then you would be. Yeah, I was about to say I seen the comment on your screen now, but I was about to.
Don't
Yeah,
turn off
parameter.
the stream and
Sorry,
turn off
yeah.
the comments.
Yeah, sorry. I'm moving it off the screen here. I'm just looking at nothing now on my screen. But now I know.
You're just cheating, and I don't like that. Callers.
Yeah. No, sorry. I actually didn't mean to see the comment there. I happened to see it there. I took too long to answer that one. But it would just be a parameter, right? Yeah, but that makes sense to me. That's
Sure.
I don't. Yeah.
What's a static method?
I'm not sure here. I'm not sure.
What's a decorator in Python?
I'm not sure either exactly what I would.
How many years did you go to school for?
For 4.
And what classes did you take?
Pretty much all the normal like computer science classes.
List them out for me.
Yes, CS1, 2.
Well, I don't want to know CS1, 2. I don't know what 1 and 2 means.
Yeah, I mean, computer science 1 is the name of the class. That's just like an intro to programming.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Like, what is that? Yeah, intro to programming. Okay.
Yeah. I've taken a data structures class. I've taken a few AI classes, a class called Software Engineering 1 and 2.
I would say that for 4 years, you have very little understanding.
Okay.
Like, you have almost no Python understanding.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's kind of why I joined the call, because I knew you would say something. I'd tell me the truth, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would be nervous if I was interviewing and I was you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've watched your videos before, so I'd kind of.
Yeah, you should definitely know what a decorator is. You should know inheritance off the top of your head. Like, these are all concepts. What did you do in the because I never understand it when people say I've been doing this for 4 years and they don't know inheritance. Just not come to them at the top of their mind, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm also just gonna be honest. Like, in school, I took the programming classes. I enjoyed them. I passed it, but I always just liked the math classes more, and I just kind of do. I just feel like CS. Does that make sense? Like, I've always loved calculus. I love.
Did you use ChatGPT religiously?
Well, I started school before ChatGPT really was a thing. When it came out, I used it a good amount, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of tell. That's not good because that just hurts your development.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, that's like I
Like
use
honestly,
AI a
like
lot,
you were
but
kind of talking shit, not talking shit, but you were playing down like you're the company you're working for, bro. I'd be happy that they even are giving you a job.
well, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you too. I'm kind of like slightly talking shit about it because I have no like, I mean, because I also know that like it's kind of nobody's really tech like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like clodding a lot of the work. Just gonna be honest too, right?
You're
So
wanting a lot of the work.
I'm using Claude for like so much of the work because like I just, you know what, I'm just looking for a new job and I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but you're looking for a new job. What are you gonna do in the new job if like? How are you gonna find a new job if you have no real coding skills and you know how to prompt?
yeah, of course, of course.
You know, so that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it's good that you got in this call because like, I would not hire you.
Yeah, of course.
You
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.